Hello there, this is Jaybird Drone out flying the Mavic Mini today, and we're at this local community center. We're going to go ahead and do a couple flights in, so thanks for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and enjoy the flight, everybody. Thanks again. I'm going to do a hand launch, since I like doing that with this little drone here. Let's go ahead and take off. Pretty nice day out today. And so let's go ahead and take this quad up about, let's start at about 300 and some odd feet. Pretty nice day to fly. It's a little bit of a cloud cover. Just continuing to climb in altitude. I did set the perimeters on this one to 400 feet to keep it under the FAA regulations for the amount of height. And it's pretty good. Let's go ahead and lower the gimbal. We're going to go ahead and fly her down a little bit. And thanks again for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers. None of this would be possible without you, because you guys are the motivational factor for me to go out and fly every day whenever I get a chance. We're just flying her out. The Mavic Mini. It's a nice little bird for, I got the Fly More combo, which was about $4.99. Came with the 3 batteries and the case. But if you just get the one for $3.99, that's a good deal also. It's a lot of drone for a little bit of money. And for the size of it, it's pretty powerful. And we're getting a little bit of a wind warning. But we're going to continue to fly it out anyway. It's a nice day for flying. We're out almost half a mile. Nice even horizon. Getting a little bit of interference, but there's that huge building in front of me. It's cutting into the signal just a little bit. But I'm going to keep flying it out. And this will kick in the return to home. So it's going to go ahead and kick in the return to home because of the interference with that building in front of us. It's pretty tall, so I don't want to fly above the FAA requirements, so we're just flying her back. I can cancel that return to home, just fly her back manually. But we can try to go the other way. Let's go ahead and flip her over this way more. So I have a feeling that building's giving us that, blocking our signal on the controller. Let's go ahead and fly over this way some. Just not a bad day to fly. Hardly any wind. We got a little bit of a wind warning, but overall that wasn't too bad. Not enough for me anyway to stop flying. But under 249 grams for this drone. It will pick up a little bit on the wind at times. Don't let that deter you from buying this drone, because it is definitely a nice drone for the money. And I highly recommend it. So we're flying out on the other side of that building without being right in front of us, and it looks like we're getting more distance on it. So you can't complain about that. It's a nice little body of water down there. You'll also notice with this drone that it's pretty responsive as far as the gimbal. Now it's gonna kick in the return to home. Well, maybe not. Let's go ahead and keep going forward. Sometimes it'll do that, and then it'll pick the signal back up. Also, a good rule of thumb is to adjust the antennas if you do get any type of loss of signal. And we're just getting that wind warning again, but that's not going to stop me from flying, because it's not persistent enough. And so we're just flying over this huge field. We're out over 1 mile. We're still going strong. We're starting to get a little bit of a weak signal on the antennas, but we're going to keep going. The Mavic Mini. Yeah, we're well over 1 mile now. We're out over 6,200 feet. We're just going to go ahead and travel along this way a little bit to fly over this little town over here. Yeah, we're still going strong. That building was giving us a little bit of a hassle with the signal. We're still pushing along. There's another body of water over here. But yeah, we're still good on the battery. We're at like 53%. Yep, and there goes the well, so got a little bit of a on it. So we're approaching 1.5 miles on the range. Yep, now it's kicking in, returning to home because of the battery. So we're gonna let it go ahead, take it out this way. She's gonna return to home. Just enjoy the flight coming home. I apologize for that beeping noise. I'm not too keen on how to stop that noise, but she is coming back, and I do have the return to home height set high enough to where it should avoid all these trees and stuff, so that's always good. But yeah, we'll let her come back on her own. We're going about 17 miles per hour, as you can see at the bottom left of the screen. We are fighting a little bit of wind. If the battery gets real low, I'll go ahead and manually fly it back. But I think we're doing pretty good. Picking up a little bit of interference, but it doesn't matter because we're getting the returning to home. We're getting back. We're closer to 1 mile now, so we should be good. But yeah, if anybody's in the market for a beginner drone, the Mavic Mini is definitely worth the $499 or the $399 with the single battery. So go ahead and pick one up, and you won't be disappointed. So we're just gonna continue to push along, fly her back. We're still good on the battery. It's pretty impressive. We're still at 40% on our battery, which you can't complain about. But this drone will automatically return to home when it senses the battery is below a certain percentage, and it calculates the amount of distance it's out also. So we are fighting a little bit of wind coming back, but yeah, we're coming back. 1/2 mile now. I'd say for being in a congested area with a lot of Wi-Fi interference, this drone went out 1.5 miles today. I think the max range is 1.5 miles, which is pretty good for a drone of this size. So I'll take that any day. Let's go ahead and cancel the return to home, because I know where we're at anyway. So let's go ahead and cancel. Alright, let's go ahead and fly her towards us. We're just right there in the center of the screen. I will say, for a drone of this size, highly recommend it. We're still doing decent on the battery at 32%. And we've been out flying now for about 16 minutes. And we're recording also, which is pretty good. The battery life will greatly improve on non-recording as well. This also has a sport mode, but normal mode seems to be fine to me. And so let's go ahead and fly her over this way some. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and fly this a little bit longer because we still got a little bit of battery to burn. And I want to enjoy this flight as long as possible. So we're just gonna go ahead and circle around this little area over here. And it also gives you a time frame next to that battery life, the percentage of how much time you have. So we still looks like we're at about 6 minutes and 50 seconds. But if you can look at the way the camera is, how smooth the gimbal is on it, it's really good. I really like this quad. It's one of my top 2 favorites, as I've stated before. Can't beat it for the price. And considering it flies, I think it's just as well as the little or as the big Mavic 2, as others have stated. So let's go ahead and bring her down a little bit. So we're down to 21%. Cancel that because I know where we're at. I'm gonna bring her down. Lower her down. We're down to 20%, which is still pretty good. Let's go ahead and fly her towards me a little bit. And I will do a hand catch. Because I think for the size of this drone, it's real easy to hand catch. It's definitely recommended for as far as I'm concerned because of the size of the bird. So let's go ahead and bring her over to us. Thank you all for watching. This is Jaybird Drone signing off. I'm going to do the hand catch and keep America great 2020. Thanks for watching and have a good night and a good day tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.